song before? Then?
Huh?
There's been big Spanish music before.
A Mexico song that
Nigga,
made
was
it
it
like
last week? Creaky, creaky, freaky, freaky, kush, kush, kush. That shit was on the
Puerto
Billboard.
Rican.
Okay, yeah, okay. You talk. Okay, so you're saying there's a this guy is Mexican. Ah, that's a difference you're trying to say. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
Has
much.
there
He
never
actually
not been
Puerto Rican
a big Mexican musician in the past 10 years?
since they murdered Selena.
Yeah, but this nigga not even big.
Well,
He has one song. I never even heard this nigga. I never heard that song anywhere either.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like this is crazy. Like he's big in Mexican, and then like it's jumping over American to like American wise. Like there's already like TikTok memes like oh niggas is over like the in like the Latin community and shit. It's like oh niggas is over the Bad Bunny face. Now we're going to the Peso Pluma face. We're going to his face and shit. And it's funny though because it's like Drake was somewhere like so Drake was in a Spanish place soaking up a vibe. He wasn't with this guy, but they were playing this type of music. And it's funny. It's just like holy shit. So. And then Bad Bunny dropped the record. Bad Bunny dropped the record making this type of music, and that guy who has the #5 Billboard record, he kind of dissed him at Coachella, like, don't be making our type of music. But then we can say Bad Bunny checked him, which is kind of crazy. I mean, that nigga did check Devin Book, and then he had an interview the next day. He's like, nah, man, there was just a misunderstanding. Like, we talked it out, like, man, this and that. You know, we're just trying out here to win. So. This is crazy, man.
I mean, that nigga dissing a no-name nigga dissing Bad Bunny is crazy. Did Bad Bunny apologize? Bad Bunny apologize to him? Or did he apologize to Bad Bunny?
Yeah, he apologized to Bad Bunny. That's
I'm like that. I know an off-brand ass nigga dissing Bad Bunny is kind of crazy. Who is that?
No, that's how he said Bad Bunny had a conversation with him. And then the nigga just did Jimmy Fallon on Saturday. And yeah, he had all Louis Vuitton shit, so shout out to him. He had all Louis. Prior to that nigga was just wearing Adidas on some broke shit. I mean, Adidas is popular like in other countries, by the way. Like, I think Adidas is big just outside of like, just in America, it's Nike, but I'm pretty sure Adidas is big like in other fucking countries. But then nigga went on to Jimmy Fallon, was wearing all Louis V, and yeah, man, shout out to him. They got the youth. I mean, the nigga is a kid; he's in his early 20s. But I think this wouldn't all be possible with Bad Bunny. I remember. We're like, yo, I think we were having a joking conversation, like, yo, why Mexicans ain't popping, this and that. I'm like, bro, the biggest thing they have is corridos, and I don't fuck with that. And then I think you were joking and say, yeah, Mexicans ain't that cool. And at that moment, I'm just like, yeah, I just never see that type of shit breaking through. And then boom, that shit breaks through.
I mean, pretty obvious the Mexicans don't have it because you're real excited about one nigga with one song. so,
what?
So there you go. You're real excited about
like,
this nigga, so.
No, it broke through. Like it's a #5. Like shout out to like that song, that Nigerian song, with Selena Gomez and shit. Like that took Selena Gomez to get it to number 8.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of Nigerian songs there's a Nigerian song popping every 3 months.
That's maybe like in other countries, but not in America. That's the biggest song. That's when I say like, oh, this shit's a hit. And then the next week he broke the record for being the highest Nigerian artist on his solo record, not a feature. Like Selena Gomez was featured on his record, and it peaked at #8, and I think it has gone higher. And Peso Pluma has done that with the #5 record, and and he's just talking pure Spanish.
Didn't Wizkid have a song that was like real big?
Wizkid's not Nigerian. Is he Nigerian?
Oh, I guess it's like he has to be Nigerian. Isn't that Burna Boy's Nigerian? Last was up there, no?
Fuck, no, it's not bigger than that one song. Hell no.
Last.
Yeah, whatever that song is.
Like the song of the summer, last. You talking about?
Yeah, it's not bigger than the Selena Gomez record. And that's just not.
Calm down. Bro. You're talking about calm down. And no one is listening. Have you heard the Selena Gomez part of the song being played?
Yeah.
Like someone played the Selena Gomez part? Oh. Okay.
I mean, it did his job. It got that nigga at 8. And I think he peaked like around higher. I think he peaked like 6 or whatever. Who would have thought Morgan Freeman and fucking The Weeknd and Miley Cyrus and
He peaked at #6. Before that, he was on the charts for 33 weeks.
Yeah,
He's been on charts for a long time. I'll say that 33 weeks without Selena Gomez. Is he trying to make a comeback? Why they get Selena Gomez for that? Is she coming back? The fuck they get her for? They could have got anybody else. And they get Beaver Belly.
No, Selena Gomez beefing with Beaver Belly's wife.
Yeah, but Bieber be making them shits #1, so
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
I
If
think
Bieber
Bieber.
made
I think
number
Bieber
one.
got like 3 of them joints at number 1.
I'm not gonna
Where
lie.
he
He
just
made
throw the nigga
Despacito
on
number
some
one, but
African
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie. Anyone could have jumped in Despacito, and that shit would have been number one. Nick Jonas could have hopped on that shit. And it
Like
would've been
anyone
number
could have
one.
jumped on Calm Down, and that should have been big as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those records are like monumental. It literally just takes one white face. I don't think Bieber had anything to it.
I don't think Last didn't have a. Oh, Last was just straight Burna Boy. Billboard really is trash. I can't search a song.
So yeah, man, shout out, man. And my guy's number 7 in the world.
In what? Latin music?
No, worldwide.
You're telling me that nigga is the 7th biggest musician in the world, is what you're trying to tell me.
For the week, yeah.
No. Even that sounds unbelievable, I'm fine. Shut your
I
mouth
put
in
it
the
in
chat.
chart data. I put it in chart data. I follow chart data on Instagram. When I sent that now on Instagram, because I'm not on Twitter.
Nigga, send me that goddamn post. Where that post is in the group chat?
Yeah, it's in the group chat.
I
He was
gotta see
actually
that
number
shit.
5, then dropped to number 7.
You're telling me that nigga is number 7 biggest artist in the world. That's what
Yeah.
you're trying to tell me right now.
Yeah.
Off.
On chart data.
Nigga, for that day. Oh my, yo, this nigga disgusting.
Did it say for the
Yo,
week?
no, nigga, that's a day. Yo, no, for that specific day. Oh my god, nigga, stop talking.
I'm
to me,
not
bro.
gonna lie.
Yo, stop talking to me, my nigga. Yo, stop
Being
talking to
number
me.
7
Nigga.
for the day is still insane.
Stop talking to me, nigga. Yeah, but it's a big difference when you're like number 7 for a week and number 7 for a day.
He's probably gonna end up being-
Ice
'cause he
Spice was
5.
Ice Spice was high up in there for a couple days too.
No, she wasn't. She was like Spotify women, not worldwide.
Ice Spice
There's no
was
way
wild.
Ice Spice would be worldwide.
You're
Hell no.
disrespectful to Ice Spice, by the way. Ice Spice got like 4
No.
bangers. So you gotta stop disrespecting Ice
In
Spice.
America, we're talking about worldwide. Oh fuck. But yeah, man, he'll probably end up like fucking top 10 when it averages out for a week, which is still insane. Yeah, man.
If you don't know what Metro is talking about, there's finally a Mexican musician that has a song that's on the Billboard. He's very excited about this. You would think Mexico being that big of a country and being that close to America, they would have musicians out there all the time. Shocker. Ain't none. Well, shut to them.
Well, I mean, they do, like Selena Gomez and like fucking
Nigga!
like Demi
Yes, that's
Lovato.
Selena Gomez. Oh, no, she really reps every for
Demi
the
Lovato.
Mexicans.
There's like these Becky G. I mean, Becky G's like up there too.
And Becky G, Mexican. Nigga. I never ever heard Selena
Especially-
Gomez or Becky. I never ever heard Becky G. Did Becky G be speaking Spanish?
Yeah, she.
I
brought up
definitely
this
never
whole-
heard Becky G. I never heard Selena Gomez speak Spanish. I'll say that. I've seen all the episodes of Wizards of Waverly Place. Never seen Selena Gomez speak Spanish.
That's Disney, man. Try to hide her true Mexican.
Becky G likes like Jennifer Lopez, bro. That type of Spanish.
Yeah, she's
like,
pretty. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's
it's
not.
like,
big.
not really.
Yeah, she's not real. She's not real Mexican. She's like. He's literally the Jennifer Lopez of.
But that song that you played just sounds like a generic, like it sounds like generic Mexican music, but from the past.
Yeah, no, but the bitch love it, like everything, like the whole demographic. Like my timeline, when I look at this bitch that I don't follow, it just be going crazy.
Are they
pretty
all
much
Mexican?
No, they're literally in California.
So they're Mexican.
They're Mexican. Well, yeah, because the nigga saying shout out to the woman when she's Mexican. But it's just the catchphrase the way he says it.
Nigga, did you fall off a cliff with your mic? What the fuck?
I'm on fucking data.
No, you moved. I can. You know, I can hear you. So I hear you move something, and then your voice got to fucking clear. What is it talking about? I can hear you. I can. I heard something happen, and then your voice got clearer.
Well, I did move. But
Exactly.
God damn, AT&T.
I'm pretty sure you just moved the phone closer to your mouth.
I'm literally getting a fucking Google.
I'm gonna cut this bullshit out. She rapped hard at Coachella.
Yeah, she brought out all the Mexican people.
I don't know. Did Blink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perform or what?
The DJ?
No, nigga, the fucking band. Blink 182. What the fuck is their real
Nigga,
name?
Blink
182.
182.
Yeah,
Yo, what the
182.
fuck? You said Blink 182. Yo,
Well, I said Blink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh fuck.
And they were gonna perform
No,
for
dude,
Frank
it was
Ocean.
Nah, I mean Blink 182 was already on the lineup. It ended up being DJ Mouse and like Skrillex and some other like DJ.
So
Ended up
wild
being
downgrade from Frank Ocean to
three
Skrillex.
DJs. Yeah, I was kind of pissed, but according to the thread, they were saying like, "Oh my gosh, this is like crazy analogy, right?" They said like this is like if MF Doom and Chief Keef and like fucking someone else headline Coachella. Like this is fucking crazy. So I don't know anything about the DJ world, electric world, or whatever. So
That's hate. Put respect in her name on, but what the fuck? No, shout out to all the Mexicans. I fuck with that one movie. With
Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
No, nigga, I'm talking about Desperado, Despacito. What's that fucking movie?
Desperado, yeah.
That's the actual name of the movie. Oh, okay.
No, Once Upon a Time in Mexico is like a sequel, prequel, or whatever, based on Desperado.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp's in it.
I ain't fucking with that one. I'm fucking with the real one with Antonio Banderas.
Banderas, yeah, he's in the Once Upon a Time in Mexico as well.
It's a top 5 Mexican right there. And then the niggas from Spy Kids.
The grandpa?
And George Lopez. I'm the only Mexicans I kind of fuck with. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. Like, I don't even think Mexican people know how big this is.
I think you think it's too big.
It's so fucking big because I know like analytics when it comes to music and fucking Billboard charts and everything. Like the most like basic person doesn't know shit, so it's just like, yo, look at these numbers. It's fucking insane. And then Drake catching a vibe in Venezuela with like playing corridos in the background is not a coincidence. And Bad Bunny dropping his record, he's a Spanish artist, but he's making like Mexican music and shit. This is not all a coincidence. The motherfucker saw the analytics, like, okay.
Yeah, but Drake a dick rider. Drake will fuck anything that's hot.
I mean, Drake did it too. Okay. They were like, wait.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, lagging like the Jack Harlow music. I thought you were gonna say something about Jack Harlow.
Oh no! It started lagging after I clicked play. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I thought you were gonna go to like a Jack Harlow.
Oh no! I was just clicking play on it. It was just the biggest thing.
I'm not gonna lie, this Jack Harlow shit sounds inspired, but like I skimmed through it and I was like, yo, I fuck with the rapping, the beat and shit, but I just wasn't in the mood to look to it.
Sup, Miss Claus? Talking to Metro? You say Metro is fat and a woman? That's crazy.
My shit sound that bad?
No, I think you said you're a female Santa Claus.
But this Jack Harlow album is 25 minutes. He's back rapping, so I don't know like who he made this for. Like they're like, oh, he did this for his sport, but I'm like, I feel like he made this album for like Twitter and like Instagram and social media. Because again, like these people don't be outside. I remember when I was sharing on the Jack Harlow shit that I was so popular, but he still sold like 100 and something thousand.
Did you say Lego?
Oh no!
It sounded like you were going somewhere. It sounded like you were going somewhere. That I was like,
remember he said like oh no, because it cut out and shit. I was like, oh, did I like? Oh yeah, but he sold 100,000. It's like, oh, social media is not a real place and shit because these pot records and he's still selling. And we had Keon in here, who Jack Harlow's audience would be like a teenager, like kind of when Drake came out for us, we were teenagers, like we were his main core, and they fuck with it. It just online perception of social media is like he's not as cool now. He's coming off corny. It feels like it was more just like to get like the internet perception of him to be like, hey, he can rap and still.
I mean, the rapping is fine. It's if a nigga who regularly rapped made this album, be like, yeah, the bars are pretty okay. He's rapping just like he rapped on his last album, by the way, on The Kids Miss You or whatever. He raps to the same level. It's not better rapping. It's just more rapping.
That was almost poppy beats. So this is the shit Doja Cat gonna come out with.
He definitely tried to make like a J. Cole mixtape vibe. He went from making a Drake album to a J. Cole mixtape. It's the vibe he was going after. The problem with that is if you're a nigga who heard them J. Cole mixtapes, you then compare him directly to J. Cole. and then he sounds worse than he should. But it's good. He didn't say nothing that you'd be like, oh, this bar is so fire. But he said he's the best rapper since Eminem, white rapper since Eminem. So, you know. And he said one of his homies he grew up as a pedophile and one is a rapist. In case you were wondering.
Oh fuck, that's some wild, crazy shit. Now you gonna lie?
Yeah, that's. He said in the middle of the album.
When he said his brother so cracked his dad and his mom and his sister got raped. These white people tragedies don't be sounding as crazy now. I just really fucked up the game.
I'm calling you hoes. It's like ho. RSH, your comedy is too high, bro. The bro of your comedy is too fucking high. This is a song. A bunch of girls say rope.
Sound crazy.
This just sound like a Drake beat for Boy Wonder. Who produced this shit? Rashad Thomas. Is this Boy Wonder's brother? This shit sounds like some shit Boy Wonder made in love with Drake. Rap about some shit on this. Shut the jack, though.
Yo, chill.
Nigga, the album's like 20 minutes. You can fit it in. Minutes. You can fit it in at any point in your day.
I know it's a crazy combination, but you know what I've been listening to? Like, my shit's been Destroy Lonely, Daniel Caesar, and that's it.
Daniel Caesar's album is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've heard a bunch of the Destroy Lonely songs. Them shits is all generic and mid. I'll be honest with you.
He's doing more like country folk on his music. He's doing more experimental. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Why you playing Jack Harlow? Well, he has the hottest rap album this year. Him a better rap album that came out this year than Jack Harlow.
No.
Go. Tell me, better rap album.
Wait, he's writing for his dogs who caught a rape case? Trying to fit the pieces.
No, nigga. He's saying when does ride or die become not ride or die? And he's like, friendships become like ad campaign, gotta drop them.
Damn.
When is it not gang no more? Is the point of the song. I thought that was last year. No, it dropped the album this week. Oh, this nigga RCH. Niggas don't know what's happening, bro. RCH dropped the album last week. Jack Harlow dropped the album last week. Called what's the shit? I don't even know what the album is called. Jackman. Young Harleezy, man. Shout out to Young Harleezy.
You know how I was having that whole like explanation for like who's he speaking to in his core and shit? You know who would be like a perfect person to like key on to be like, oh shit, do I like fuck with this? Like, how does he feel? Like, if he's geeking over this and like he did his job, because we're grown. I mean, you know.
I think Keon is like 20, bro. Keon's like 18, nigga.
That's the fucking core.
Nah, you're looking for like 13, 14-year-olds. Ideally, with this type of rapping, you're trying to catch a nigga who's 13.
Keon's literally like a senior. He hasn't even graduated. He graduates this year.
A nigga who's 18 is not mind blown by the Jack Harlow lyrics. A nigga who's 14.
What the fuck you think an 18-year-old is listening to Destroy Lonely, fucking Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, like Kanye West is like a fucking legend. Drake's like, oh my gosh. They're called mainstream, yeah.
Are 18-year-olds listening to Kanye and Playboy Cardi?
Yeah.
We need an 18-year-old. We need a group, a fucking group of 18-year-olds to talk to. The fuck would an 18-year-old listen to Kanye for? Old ass nigga. And Drake's old ass. The fuck he listens to Drake's old ass for?
Because he's easy to listen to.
I mean, not really. I mean, is he?
Yeah, really. What? Yeah, nigga, this ain't fucking Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. The fuck? It's fucking Drake.
Yeah, but that shit is so old. I was a kid not trying to hear T.I. Like, T.I. was fine when I was a kid, but I'm not like, oh, T.I. was...
T.I. Jeezy were never...
Drake's not cool. Is Drake cool? Drake isn't a cool guy.
Drake's cooler than whatever.
Drake is not the fucking cool guy.
Well, no, yeah, Travis is the cool guy, but I'm saying though, like, he's still like cool in his own way. Like
King Benny's here, but I think it's like not even a real youth, not even a representative.
T.I. represented a drug dealer. Like, we're just amazing.
Drug dealers are mad cool.
But you don't want to listen to like a 40-year-old drug dealer, and Drake's not a 40-year-old.
I know how old that nigga was. When he was a kid. That's all I think it was. Drug dealer niggas who would be shooting niggas and selling drugs are mad cool. You're bugging.
I thought T.I. was cool when I was in junior high.
Yeah, because he sold drugs and shot niggas. That's mad.
Like
cool.
little baby school, I guess.
That's why Chief Keef is Chief Keef, because that nigga was mad cool. It was like 16 shooting niggas. Recording phones on a Blackberry. That shit was mad cool.
Man, you guys, yo,
that niggas was dying in real life too. This shit was cool.
Like Drake's more cooler than him at his age than whatever Hov was. Like Hov was like old cool.
I mean, I feel like you gotta look at Cole like at Jay-Z when like 05. A nigga had to be like 14, 05.
That was not full. That nigga was like old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 05, like Jay-Z too old.
In a karate class.
What I mean is, in 05, you gotta hear the perspective of a 14-year-old nigga in 05. Not like your ass in 2011. Because Jay-Z was old as shit in... when were you 14? What year were you 14?
I think I was 14... Okay. 6 in 2010. I'm 16... From 2008.
Wonder what Marcus thought of the New Jack album. I don't know. When I was in high school, Drake was cool, but on the internet, I don't know. He might have said Drake was cool when he was in high school.
Yeah, I don't know what Mom was talking about.
Oh, Drake is like 25 though.
Drake is like, Mama's still trying to fight this. Like, Drake is the most relatable person ever. You look at him, Jay-Z's like this businessman. I'm a savvy guy, like.
No, but what I'm saying is you can't compare Jay-Z to Drake.
No one ever looked at Hov like that nigga was just that nigga's face is old. When that nigga was like 20, that nigga had an old nigga face.
But what I'm saying is you can't compare Drake now to Jay-Z now. You gotta compare you can't compare nothing was the same.
Kanye, like the closest thing to looking.
Nigga, even Kanye old as shit.
He's still cool because people still buy his clothes.
Niggas just be dick riding, bro. They ain't even like Kanye like that. It's like the fact of they like the idea of Kanye. They don't like
the
Kanye.
Kid who's 16 will be like, "Yo, what's your favorite Kanye record?" And he'll be like, "Can't tell me nothing," because that's like a throwback for him. But it's like that's why Kanye has like this fucking fan base. He's always gonna be cool because his catalog is so diverse and it's so open. A kid who's getting into hip hop, Kanye's music is easy to get into. You know, like niggas is not gonna be like Never Let You Down with Hov and Kanye on fucking College Dropout. Them niggas never gonna say that's their favorite song.
Side note, have you seen Kanye? You seen a picture of Kanye? Fat. Looks like in a hostage video. Tell me you saw that picture.
Like he's got a mental place.
Why does he look like that? I think it's too rich to look like that. I'll be honest with you. Nobody like Drake, mom, but that's what I've been saying. These niggas don't like Drake like that. According to King Benny, he was cool when King Benny was in high school.
It's exactly Drake.
How old is King Benny? King Benny, how old are you? 20?
Stop. Why you keep defending Drake?
I'm asking why. Yeah. I'm asking why.
Like, hold up. What makes Drake is his relatability.
I feel like Drake wasn't even cool when I didn't. I feel like nobody I knew. I didn't even think Drake was cool when I was a kid either. I didn't think this guy was cool. I thought this guy made good music. I feel like Drake has never been the cool guy.
Get out.
That's crazy. Saying Drake is cool to me is fucking crazy.
There's no fucking way.
Because Drake has never been the cool. What was Drake doing to be cool?
It's just him being
Drake was just a nigga who just made great music. Drake was never like the cool guy.
And with this generation,
Drake never influenced shit. What has Drake influenced? What trend has Drake influenced?
Toronto, like the whole slang.
Nigga, the slang was before. What the fuck are you talking? The fuck is this?
No, but
they didn't invent Toronto slang.
Like mans. Like the whole dancehall, like the whole just Jamaican culture. He made it cool to Americans.
It was already cool. It just needed someone to bring it back.
Dumbass, you're just saying that now. You know why I seem cool?
Nigga, every nigga who's above 30 knows Sean Paul and Shaggy, nigga. What are you talking about? And Beanie Man. They did a fucking versus, nigga. That's how big they were in the fucking 2000s.
They were not cool. They were not cool.
Sean Paul wasn't cool?
Shaggy, like, hey, these guys are cool, man. Sean Paul and Shaggy were bigger than Drake was when he dropped.
Nigga, you seen the oxtail prices? You seen the oxtail prices in America, nigga? I seen them on Twitter, on Instagram all the time. Niggas show their oxtail prices. Jamaica on the whole is cool.
Literally snapped that shit, man.
Okay, so you're reaching for shit to make Drake sound cool. That's my point.
No, I'm not. Like, Drake's best factor is him being relatable.
Yes, but that doesn't make a nigga cool. Wiz Khalifa was cool.
Because he's
no, it doesn't. Wiz Khalifa was cool.
It's not like I'm not a businessman. Like Kanye's cool because he's like talks about like fucking. Well, Kanye's just a musician, so he'd be using like not even like the highest fucking form of fucking rapping skills. That shit.
Also, I don't know if Jay-Z was cool. I'm too young. Didn't know if Jay-Z was cool. Again, you gotta see what was Jay-Z like in 03. When the nigga was 10 years in his career. Oh, fucking. Also, Kanye been a loser. Nigga just make great music. And I mean, Girl Style, he was cool, but I don't know if that counts. You didn't think that nigga was cool, or nigga just make good music? I don't know, man. Drake used to have that fade. Drake used to have that lineup where his hairline would be like close to his fucking eyebrow. Drake is, no nigga ever cut their hair like Drake before. You know when niggas cut their hair like Drake? Certified Lover Boy, they put that fucking heart in their head. What was niggas doing? Somebody tell me in the chat when that nigga was a cool guy. I don't know. I'm just say that nigga cool. I think just his music was fire. Billion loser? I mean, billion loser. What does that mean? Billion loser. Is Rahel here? Rahel, was Drake cool when you were a kid? I need someone to tell me. Yeah, he is cool. Yeah, it's cool yet corny. I don't know. Okay, I'll take cool and corny. He's in the middle. I feel like Drake is loved because of his music ability and no other reason. Whereas if you compare him to a nigga like Wiz Khalifa was like, the music was fire. Him smoking weed was fire. The hair fucking splash of dye was fire. The way he dressed was fire. He did the YouTube vlogs. That was cool. Niggas wasn't doing that like that. It's pretty fucking cool. Lil Wayne was cool because he was just a strung out nigga, and that was like cool. Looked like a rock star. I can't remember what Kanye was on in 2012. What was Kanye doing in 2012? Watch the Throne had come out. I feel like my generation in 2012 felt like Kanye was just a talented nigga, but he was still old. That's an old nigga, and I feel like I thought he was older because he was beside Hove. I thought nigga was the same age as Jay-Z, and I'm like, old ass niggas. But he has influence. Drake was soft as fuck back then. People ain't think he was cool like that. That's what I'm saying. I heard the Metro, that nigga was just Mr. Cool Guy. Mr. fucking influencer. Most niggas wore back then was them OVO shirts with the big ass OVO in the middle with the fancy words. That's what that nigga was on back then. But hey man, shout out to him. Shout out to J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole might have been cooler. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I might be hating, so. Side note, anyone see the game? Game 7? Y'all talk about the Bucks folding yet or not? I don't think we streamed since the Bucks fucking Jimmy Butler beat the dog shit. I thought you said Miami was trash, King Benny. You said Miami was trash. They ain't built for it this season, so I'm not supporting them. Then Jimmy Butler beat the shit out of the Bucks. Granted, Giannis did miss like 3 games. But also in the closeout game, he missed fucking 13 free throws. That ain't good. That's not good. And Jimmy beat the Knicks today. Without Julius Randle, notably. But I don't know if Julius Randle even coming back for the series. So, it might be Knicks versus Celtics. I'm going to say Celtics. Yeah, I think Embiid ain't playing, so I'm going to say Celtics. Celtics better run over James Harden. No, James Harden a loser. Celtics better run over them. And I think Jaylen Brown and Tatum combined is going to be too much for Jimmy and Kyle Lowry. And did you niggas see that post that Jack Harlow said, Kyle Lowry faded away, landed in my lap, and I can confirm it's soft as you think. Jack Harlow, wild nigga, bro. Wild nigga. And shout out Steph Curry, greatest point guard of all time. That's my last take on basketball. Steph Curry, greatest point guard.
Can you guys hear me?
Magic can't fuck with him. Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, so remember when I said Curry was over Kobe last year and you were all talking crazy because they won the ring? This 50-point game solidified it, man. Curry is top 5, man. Like this ring, that nigga chasing Jordan with this ring. I ain't gonna lie. And Magic.
Yeah, Magic Johnson over Kobe Bryant on your list?
Yeah.
Why?
Fucking Magic Johnson. Nigga was amazing. You seen the highlight?
Okay. No reason. Why are you asking this nigga? I knew this nigga had no reason. Why are you asking?
It's Magic Johnson. He revolutionized.
Oh, it's Magic Johnson. Nigga, that's not a fucking reason. It's Magic Johnson. What did he revolutionize?
The point guard game.
No, the fuck he didn't. Isaiah Thomas. Yes, he was. And only like 3 niggas did it after him.
The reason. He was like Giannis and like Ben Simmons and LeBron shit. This nigga was doing this shit.
Nigga, Giannis don't play like Magic, nigga. Fuck is he talking about? LeBron is influenced by Giannis.
He didn't have to score like them because he had the greatest scorer of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is my number 1 greatest of all time. It goes Kareem, LeBron, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Steph Curry.
And LeBron scored more than Curry?
Yeah, but he played in a different time. Though, like Kareem didn't shoot no fucking threes.
Yeah, but he played in a time where he could score more. He scored mad points. The games were like now in the 80s. They scored a shit ton of points in the 80s.
Hook shot. Like, why didn't Dirk was like in an era with the midi game? Why he's not top 5 scoring of all time?
Because Dirk wasn't averaging 30 a game. What?
But he was known for midi game though. Like he had a high percentage shot though.
Yeah, but he wasn't a volume shooter.
But he wasn't. But like this
nigga, Kobe's from that era. He's on the list. He's number 3. Because he was a high volume shooter. Dirk wasn't a high volume shooter.
No, but that's what
he took like good shots.
You know, like if it's easier to score, no, like it's not. Kareem's a fucking center, by the way. He's not a fucking guard.
Yeah, centers score more than guards, especially back then. What the fuck is he talking about? Centers were... What the fuck is he talking about?
Kareem? No, it's not. It's literally Kareem, right? Because we played with Magic Johnson, who had like the greatest point guard of all time, and then it's Karl Malone, who literally had John Stockton.
So 2 centers.
Name me the center who's like top 5 scoring from that time. Who doesn't have? Tell me who. Look at the list. The fuck?
Who are the other players in the 80s? It's Karl Malone and Karl Malone was in the 90s and 80s. Kareem was in the 80s, 70s, 80s.
But he had
for that was Wilt and Bill Russell, no?
Is Bill Russell on the list? Look top 10 scores of all time.
Bill Russell only played like 10 seasons. That nigga might not be on the list.
No, but it's an era where centers were just like fucking scoring champions.
Yeah, but they didn't play the rookie. You got to play the years, though.
Nigga, the only ones that got on the... Well, actually, I don't know.
Kareem played like 20 years. Or 19 years. Kareem played a shit ton of years. Karl Malone played a shit ton of years. LeBron is at 20. Kobe at 20. Michael only thing on the list that didn't play a million years. Hakeem's number 10 on the list, by the way. Shaq's number 9. Wait, am I looking at the right list? Oh no, this is the greatest players of all time. Yeah, no, this is a. All-time leaders: LeBron. Oh, this is not even updated. Oh no, this player.
Why are you looking that up? Back to Curry. Yeah, Curry's over fucking Kobe, man. I'm sorry, bro. R.I.P. Kobe and shit, but like Curry dropped a fucking 50-point game. When I was watching that game, I was like, bro, this nigga Curry's gonna have to take 30 shots. Cause remember I wrote in the group chat like, yo, Clay's 1 for 10. Like, yo, light the beam. King's era is incoming. Like, bro, I'm in my head.
Dirk
like,
is number 6 on that list of all-time scorers, by the way.
Oh, no.
I didn't know Dirk was number 6 on the all-time list. So you're definitely wrong. Yeah. LeBron is a power forward. Kareem's a center.
Take Clay.
No, let me look at it. Can I read a list? LeBron's a power forward. Kareem's a center. Carmelo's a center. Kobe's a shooting guard. Michael's a shooting guard. Dirk's a power forward. Wilt's a center. Shaq's a center. Melo is number 9. Am I looking at the right shit?
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm not even watching the stream. Like, yo.
Wait, is it Melo the Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. Yo,
Carmelo is the 9th highest scorer of all time.
Mama's looking up cock sports, bro.
No, what? I didn't know that. I'm on NBA.com.
You sure you typed
Yo, did you guys know that? Yo, wait. Did people know? Did the niggas know that? What the fuck? Who the fuck knew that?
Melo top 10 is
Melo is number 9. Oh, I should say he did know that. Yeah, Metro, by the way, most of these outside of Kobe and Michael, these niggas are all and Melo. And Melo's like 6'8". These niggas are all big men. It's only Kobe and Michael.
Okay, look at the top 20 though. Tell me the centers. Like eliminate the new era niggas and let's see if those centers are on the
Okay, Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, Moses Malone. Hayes is like a power forward. Hakeem, Dominic Wilkins, Tim Duncan, Garnett, and then everyone else is like small to power forward. The only guard, Paul Pierce is on it. He's Paul Pierce, Havlicek, Vince Carter is number 20, but Vince Carter played like 30 years in the league though. Reggie Miller 22, by the way. Westbrook 27. AI 28. I did not know. Well, I kind of knew about AI. AI did chuck up. AI has like the 3rd highest playoff percentage ever. I think. It's like Michael, AI, and Luka. Some shit like that.
And yo, Melo just like really squandered his talent.
Yeah, I ain't know Melo was. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't know Melo was number 9 on this list. This list is all centers. Michael and Kobe and Melo. What the fuck?
I looked up a list of greatest Nuggets of all time. I'm like, it has to be Joker, right? The niggas had Melo over Joker. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. After I seen them dominate fucking the Suns, I was just like, holy shit, the Nuggets are really that fucking good. I got the Nuggets going all the way, by the way. Like, they might win at 5. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that like the Nuggets were like.
You didn't know the Nuggets were really. First of all, I've been saying that. Number 1, I've been saying Joker should.
Yeah, but I never watched.
I literally said Joker should get the 3 times MVP, but they're not gonna give it to him because LeBron didn't get it.
Like Jamal Murray showed up, man. Fucking niggas have Michael Porter Jr. Some other nigga I didn't even know.
Steph Curry's at 38, by the way.
58?
38. Yeah, this nigga has no chance.
Well, he was injured.
Yeah, this nigga Curry got no chance to make it up there. Chris Paul got more points than him? Oh, Chris Paul. Oh, he beating Chris Paul this series. Yeah, Curry passing to Chris Paul in like a week. I should have just seen that. Yeah, Curry would have passed Chris Paul like a week. But yeah, shout out to Curry. I would say top 10 for sure now. Last season I Actually, I had that. I'm gonna be. I had that nigga before. I had that nigga over Michael over Magic Johnson in like 2016. I'm gonna be honest with you. Niggas ain't believe me though.
You said Curry top 10, not top 5?
Top 5, Metro. Did you watch? Have you watched Steph Curry's career? Because I watched Steph Curry's career. I don't think you watched Steph Curry's career.
I watched his greatness in the fucking finals and playoffs, rooting against that nigga, and he's still doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't that great in the first two rings. He wasn't that great. It's alright. Yeah, he show up.
Neither was Kobe for the first 2 rings, man. It was
literally he did. He averaged more points than I bet he averaged more points than Curry. We can look it up right now. Basketball stats.
You would have to look up every playoff series.
Oh well, Kobe definitely bodies them because when they go up against the Spurs, it's Kobe's team. But I'll look it up.
You're gonna look up first round, second round, third round, fourth, like what?
Yeah, it all comes. That fucking website has all of them.
And look up assists too, cause assists count for fucking points. By the way,
you know Curry doesn't get that much assists, right? Because he doesn't initiate offense.
If that nigga wasn't scoring like that, and Clay was a fucking sharpshooter.
No,
I know Draymond brings fucking.
Draymond runs the offense.
I know, but I'm just saying, if that nigga wasn't scoring like that, there's just no way he wasn't just passing the ball.
The reason why them old niggas on TV don't want to give it to Steph over Magic is they keep saying Steph on the point guard. That's literally the argument they've had with Steph for the years now. You can't compare him to Magic because he's not a point guard. What happened?
That's what got Magic ahead of him.
Assists. That's it.
The point guard.
In the 2001 playoffs, Kobe averaged 29. 2001, 2002, he averaged 26.
Man, what was his shooting percentage?
He averaged 32.1. God damn. This the one they averaged 32.1 getting carried, Metro. It's crazy.
What was his shooting percent?
43%.
Really?
43, 43, 47.
I was just dunking, man.
43, 4. I know. Yeah, no, I know that because Kobe died, so niggas don't. All the Kobe fans like me are just like, we don't like talk about Kobe and shut up his greatness as much anymore. It's just motivational quotes he said, but he was that nigga. I know we stopped pushing the Kobe agenda because he died, or we're a little sad about it. All the Kobe fans are just sad about it. But Kobe wasn't.
Wrong with Kobe being top 10.
Kobe wasn't. He was a high volume shooter. He shot 40%. In the playoff, by the way, in the only playoff he didn't shoot 40% was in 1996. When his first year in the league when he was 18 years old. He averaged 8 points, played 9 games, averaged 14 minutes per game. Every year since then, he's over 40%.
Yo, right, who Rahel's in the chat? Yo, how you feel about that Daniel Caesar album? I just Petty, yo, what's up with Petty, man? Like, the nigga have a job again? Like, that nigga not online? You look at the group chat? What that nigga doing? Petty been a ghost. I realized last time I talked to Petty was when, like, all this shit went down. And then I have not talked to him. Word of Drake, a nigga just want to hear your voice sometime.
By the way,
I make sacrifices.
Steph shot 45%, by the way, in his first.
Steph what?
Steph shot 45% in his first championship run. 48 in his second one. Damn. Oh yeah, this is when they were on fire with KD. Nigga was on that. Nigga was eating off that 1v1 coverage. Then he went down to 45.
He broke. Yeah. He broke the 7-game.
Nigga shot the same. Nigga shot slightly above Kobe in an era of fucking.
He was shooting threes. Curry was shooting threes, not dunking.
Kobe was shooting threes too. Shit on him. Too much, one might say, for the era. You know, before Steph Curry, Kobe held the most 3-pointers made in the game record. Fun fact.
He wasn't.
Before the era, Steph Curry.
He wasn't shooting threes. There's no way in those first 2 years when he got carried by Shaq.
That's not his first 2 years. That's like Nigga, his first year in the Lakers was 96. He won. He
Wait,
didn't get
I was
carried.
looking up-
He didn't get carried by Shaq. He averaged. I just looked at nigga stats. He averaged 28 and then 30.
I mean finals. Whoa! I meant finals run because I don't watch Curry in the regular season. I was talking about like their runs in the playoffs.
Nigga in the playoffs, and nigga didn't even get the MVP.
That's why I said round 1, round 2, round 3.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm looking at his overall stats. I just looked up his overall stats.
Yeah, and there's no way fucking Kobe was shooting threes.
He doesn't show how many. Oh, actually, it does show how many threes he take per game.
And this would be 2001. This would be 2001.
Let me see. Let me see how much. So Curry averaging around 10 to 11 3-pointer shots per game. God damn. I think he slowed down. I don't think he takes that many 3-pointers like that no more. In the regular season of games. He don't average that, I don't think, anymore. And they gotta stop shooting now when he's
Yo, shout out, hey, Keyman, if you in the chat, man, shout out Jimmy Buckets, man. Jimmy Buckets might be the MVP of the playoffs, man. That nigga overachieves.
Kobe averaging 5. He over who?
Jimmy Butler overachieves. Kobe over Jimmy, bro. I ain't tripping. I got you.
Oh, you just be saying bullshit because you can't give me a reason to put Steph Curry over nobody. I would say Steph Curry top 10, you're like top 5. I'm like, whoa, nigga. Steph Curry over Tim Duncan? Fuck no. Steph Curry over Tim Duncan, nigga?
Steph Curry over Tim Duncan?
Fuck no.
Tim Duncan top 10. Tim Duncan top 10. There's nothing wrong.
Steph Curry's top 10. Yeah. What has Steph Curry done that Tim Duncan ain't do? Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward of all time, no question. There's no number 2 Tim Duncan. There is no magic. There's no magic to Tim Duncan's power forward. Tim Duncan's better than most centers ever.
Curry, bro.
Tim Duncan over Shaq.
Bro, Curry's doing shit niggas never even seen before.
So
I'm sorry. Like if niggas gonna tell me Tim Duncan did some shit, no, niggas gonna tell me Akeem Olajuwon and Shaq did shit. Like, I'm sorry.
What has Curry done that no one has seen before? Let me know. Tell me.
The 50-point game in a 7 game. No one's ever done that.
I mean, KD had 48 last year.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you see the shot? Nigga, they were all by 20 and Steve Kerr did not take Curry. You watch the game?
Nah.
Oh, okay. You didn't watch the fucking game. They're all by 20. Steve Kerr left him in there to get 50 points. The nigga could have subbed out at 40, nigga. Come on. What are we talking about?
He subbed them out like with 3 minutes.
How much were they out by?
Like it was 4 minutes.
Nigga, they're out by 25 when Steve Kerr subbed them out. 43 is when Steph Curry could have got subbed out, nigga. They were out by 25. When Steph Curry hit that 3 in the corner, they were out by 25. The shot he took to fucking to score 50 points, they were out by like 20, and Steph Curry just dribbled in between 4 niggas and made an uncontested layup. You didn't even watch the game. Why am I arguing with you? I'm done. Never should even watch the fucking game. He just looked at the numbers like, oh, Steph Curry scored 50.
Watch the whole game.
Also, the number itself is just iconic, but that don't mean nothing. The nigga scored half the points at the rim.
Why didn't other niggas do it?
Well, KD actually scored 48. That matters. He got most of his buckets at the rim.
Curry had 18 points in the first quarter, by the way. When I said
he did not have 18. Curry did not have 18 points. Curry had 10 points in the first quarter.
It was in the half.
You didn't even watch the fucking game. Why am I arguing with you? And most of his points, first of all, I'm a big Curry guy because I actually watched Steph Curry play basketball.
I didn't fuck with that
nigga criticizing Kobe's first championships. Look at him, Curry first championships. Oof, nigga shouldn't show up. Kobe. Nigga averaged 32. Yo, he got carried, but the nigga averaged 32. Oh no,
Nigga had the greatest center of all time.
Steph Curry has the second greatest shooter of all time.
That is kind of crazy.
And for one ring, you know who he had on the fucking next ring? Arguably the actual greatest scorer of all time, the most talented scorer of all time. He won his next 2 rings with.
I'm sorry.
And guess who they gave the MVP to? Who got the MVP? Not Steph Curry. The second one with KD, he could have got it. The first one, it was all KD.
Because he wanted to let a nigga shine.
No, they couldn't do it. They lost to LeBron.
Who did we beat last year?
David's alive, sleeping right now. They beat. I don't remember the foot. Celtics.
Yeah, they beat the Celtics.
Curry was stat padding. They was up by like 17. Yeah, I'm trying to watch the game. That's why I keep bringing up 50 and like it's some shit that niggas couldn't do. I'm like, nigga, you watch the game. They were up by 20.
They
washed them.
Matter, man. It was literally Curry and bum ass A. Wiggins, man.
I mean, it was Kevon Looney. I would say it would be the number 2 best player in the court today. Yeah, Wiggins was good, but Wiggins missed a bunch of free throws and a bunch of wide-open layups. It was mostly Curry, actually. Clay was garbage until the second half. He got a couple shots in. Poole was like, oh, the fuck he on? Kevon Looney was really the star. Looney was the fucking Steph on Looney.
Why niggas on that shit that Kevon Looney is like AD gonna have to be game with Kevon Looney?
Because Looney is really good. Nigga, he keeps showing up every year. He just don't score. And guess who is not as good as people think he is? AD, nigga.
AD? Yeah. I mean,
if AD didn't play with the fucking Los Angeles Lakers, we'd look at him like we look at Sabonis. Sabonis is good, but Sabonis ain't that good. AD is good, but AD only plays offense every 3 games. He's a good defender. I'll say that.
I got the Warriors, man.
Well, I had the Warriors from before the start of the season. I thought they were going back to back. I don't know if they can beat the Nuggets or the Suns. Honestly, Suns look great. Nuggets look great. I don't know if they can beat any of them.
I think they can beat the
Suns. The Nuggets blitzed them last.
I don't think they're making it past the Nuggets. I think the Warriors and the. I think the Warriors and the Nuggets can. I mean, if Curry is who I'm saying he is, he should beat the Nuggets. But I mean, it's not like. If they're gonna lose to the Nuggets, I feel like they're gonna win it all. I feel like they'll beat the Celtics. So.
Who y'all best player in the playoffs? I mean, Jimmy Butler. It's pretty obviously the best player in the playoffs. He has the worst team, and is putting up actual massive games, outrageously. Steph, I think, is averaging 30 though. Before this game, he was averaging 30. Steph has been good. I think Jimmy is pretty easily the best player in the playoffs right now. Joker is still good, but Joker's shooting percentage has been the garbage. He's missing a bunch of shit. Bunch of shots. Niggas can't stop him from shooting. I'll be honest, he just missing, but Devin Booker also. Before the last game.
Oh yeah, Booker been going
crazy. That one-on-one coverage, niggas can't fuck with Booker. 1v1, that nigga go crazy. And they can't double him because they gotta guard KD. So he's basically doing what Steph did when KD was there. Like, who we gonna? Kings could have won that game too. It was within reach up until a 4. Yeah, when Steph Curry started fucking just pounding them down to the ground, I think they got demoralized. And you know how it go when Steph, he's one of them bullshit threes where you like guard the nigga the best you can, he still hit the fucking shot. Oh, and when Klay Thompson, you know what fucked them too at the end of the quarter? I think it was halftime. Klay Thompson got the 4-point play. That fucked the Kings. I think it was the end of the third, maybe. Or maybe it was halftime. Klay Thompson got that 4-point play. That shit fucked them up. Shit went from like a 4 or 5-point game to like a 7-point game or some shit like that. Shit fucked them. Let's get my shit lag out. Suns needed an all. There's always this thing on my screen where I can't read the fucking comments. Suns need an off season to work on plays with KD or something. KD just stands around waiting for CP to dribble the air on the ball. Carl was dead. They knew what was coming. In here, no cowbells in the second half. I need a documentary on them Warriors third quarters, bro. What the fuck does Steve Kerr say to these niggas in the locker room at halftime? It's been like 8 years of the Warriors coming out in the third quarters and just like fucking demolishing teams. I need to know. what the fuck Steve Kerr be saying to them niggas. And they're getting them up that high. Bum ass niggas that ain't doing nothing. Jordan Poole was garbage throughout most of the game. Even he came out to hit a couple shots in the second half. Klay Thompson was 1 for like 10, 11. They do satanic rituals. And Curry say he had Kristen though. According to him. But you might be right. They be doing something in there. By the way, did you see Curry missed 2 free throws back to back? And how shocked were you when you saw that? Nigga broke 2 free throws. I'm like, Steph Curry? He missed 2 free throws. Wait a minute. He did hit a 3 right after when the crowd started going crazy when he missed 2. He did come back down the court, hit 2 free throws. Hit 2 threes, I mean. Andrew Wiggins, bro. For a nigga that was a lottery pick, that was a number 1 pick, you would think he would be like he's not bad, and he plays defense, which I think is mostly what Golden State needs the most, defense. But man, some of the fucking things he does, and I'm like, oh, I feel like he should be better than this. But he's just good enough to be good on being like a 3rd option, 4th option. It's like great for that. I don't know, man. In my mind, I feel like he should be better. Shout out to him though. Golden State got him for cheap because he literally isn't good enough to be a number 1. Oh, what else did I have on the thing for this? Oh. I just remembered Andrew Wiggins didn't want to take the vaccine, but Golden State forced him. Yeah, Golden State forced them niggas on a championship. That's what would have happened with Brooklyn, too. If KD had some balls and forced Kyrie. Stab that nigga in his sleep. This is the one the championship. Because Kyrie a disaster off the court, but on the court, that nigga is that guy. Just that when he's not playing basketball, he just looking for the controversy. It's like, how can I draw attention to myself? But yeah, when he's won a chip, if Curry wins, he has 5 rings. Draymond, most nasty stat, will have 5 rings. I would say that's the most nasty stat. Klay Thompson, old ass, wanna max. I'm like, that nigga deserve a veteran's minimum. Nigga can shoot sometimes. His defense is garbage. Mikhail Monk had Klay Thompson looking crazy. Fox faster than everybody else, but Monk was cooking that nigga. That ain't a good look. Lakers or Warriors? I got Warriors in 6. LeBron's kind of old. You can see that LeBron can't play 4 games in a row. You can see that LeBron can't really play the games in a row like that, be good all that often. Anthony Davis should be the number 1, but he's not. LeBron still has to be the number 1, which is crazy. I think it's going to be like the Cleveland Lakers too inconsistent for me to pick them, not going to lie. Yeah, I think it's going to be like Cleveland 2015 when Dellavedova was guarding Steph Curry. It's going to be like that with D'Lo. D'Lo can't stick defense. Steph Curry's going to cook D'Lo. Is going to cook Austin Reeves. LeBron probably wants to switch on him. LeBron's not fast enough to keep up with Steph anymore. AD is a real good defender, but I don't know if AD can fuck with Steph. Is playing real fucking good. I don't think AD can fuck with Steph. No matter how tall and fucking good defense he play. Potentially could bully Kevon Looney. Looney, however, has won like 3 chips. Being like the small center. So, and Draymond. Actually, Draymond might fuck AD up. AD kind of soft. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lakers don't really have a Draymond light nigga. You know, a irritant nigga who kind of good and is good at what he does, but is really like really good at just fucking getting you off your game. I don't think Lakers has one of those guys. I don't know. I'd have to go back to 2018 and 2015 to see how AD played against Steph in those series. The Pelicans played the Warriors? The Pelicans made a playoffs? With him and DeMarcus Cousins? I can't remember ever seeing Anthony Davis in the playoffs before the Lakers. It is something meow. That's probably why I don't remember that shit. Meow. Fuck. Who did they have back then? Bogut? Might have been a Bogut. Then they named Marcus Spitz. Something named Sean Livingston. I think it was a monster from the midi. Steph Curry bricking. Okay, Steph Curry bricking the team coming back, and they hit like 3 middies in a row. Shout out to him. Pels had Rondo, Drew, and an injured Cousins. Oh. I feel like I remember that lineup with Rondo and Drew Holiday. I remember that lineup. I just don't remember the series, but I remember the lineup. Yeah, man, great playoffs so far, I'll say that. First round was probably the best first round I've ever actually seen in my life. I've never seen a first round that good with so many good games. Generally, first rounds ends the way you think. But shout out to that. Shout out to Adam Silver. Oh. The other topic is Eminem versus Jack Harlow. Or I guess Matt Miller. This is what I need Metro for. Metro a big Matt Miller fan. I think I might have died though. Okay, I sent Metro a message. I don't know where the fuck he is. I'll take Mac, to be honest, over Jack Harlow. I like watching movies with a sound off from Mac Miller. I like some joints off his mixtape. The rest of his shit, I'm like, that shit kind of mid. I'll be honest with you, but apparently his last album before he died was good. I don't know if people are saying it's good because he died or is it actually good. I don't know. It's always shaky. I don't listen to Mac albums, but I like some songs. Yeah, he has a couple of good songs. And I haven't actually even heard Jack Harlow's like early music when he was like rapping more. I never cared. I've heard like some of it. I'm like, okay, this rapping is fine. It's not like elite, so I'm not fucking hearing this entire album. You think Chance rappers getting divorced or what's the move? Nigga went to Jamaica, wild out. His wife ain't co-signed that shit. He was slapping ass in the streets. Apparently, he released a song with Vic Mensa also where he's like cursing and talking about big booty bitches. Apparently, his wife ain't like that shit too. Rahel. Yo, Rahel. You letting your girl dance like that at Caribana? Fuck no. I be hearing people say that's just some Caribbean shit and it goes like that, and it's mostly people who aren't Caribbean I hear saying that, cause Petty tried to say it's the culture. Yeah, it's not the culture. The slap ass, that is not the culture. The bitches at Carabana and Carnival are generally single most of the time. And it ain't no slap ass fucking phone out record a nigga slapping it. No. Fuck no. That ain't no Caribbean culture, nigga. It's all fun and games until their girl day. That's a fact. They be the most people I hear saying that shit is people who have like slightly Caribbean like relatives, so they have an idea of what the vibe is, but it ain't. It's fine if he did this. Is it a break-up-able offense? Nah. Maybe if it got recorded. If it gets recorded, that's crazy. That's crazy. No recording. You just hear it happen. Cool. The recording being all over the internet. Say Cheese got my shit. Shade Room posting my shit. That's crazy. Can't co-sign it. But I mean, if you're married, I don't think it's a divorceable. It's not a divorceable offense, but you definitely not like co-sign is like, oh yeah, go shake your ass on another nigga. It's not some Caribbean shit. And you non-Caribbean people gotta stop saying that shit. David, it's only on festivals and clubs. See, that's some shit that people from the outside see. Chicks shaking their ass at dancehall clubs or Caribbean parties. But these chicks are single. Most of these people are single, or they're not in no like serious relationship. When you're in a relationship, you go to the club with your man. You're gonna like, why would you go to Carnival without your wife? Like, there's no nigga going to Carnival without his wife, and his wife knows he's going to Carnival. Let me say that. And there's no girl going to Carnival and their man is like, nah, for sure, I'm not coming. I don't feel it. What? Shit not happening. It's all fun and games. Chance getting danced on is the most headlines he's gotten in a minute. He was at the Javante Davis fight versus Ryan Garcia. They put him on the thing as a celebrity, so, 100%. Was that video in America or the Caribbean? It wasn't Jamaica. I think Miami has a carnival. I don't think anywhere else in America has like a big carnival like that. I think Miami has one. New York has like a Puerto Rican Day Parade, which is kind of carnival-y. Miami is in October. LA has one, not as big though. Yeah, I never heard of the LA one, but yeah, it makes sense LA would have one. But yeah, Miami has a pretty big one. The big one is Notting Hill in London, Carabana, and of course all the Caribbean ones are fucking huge. New York has festivals in Eastern Parkway. Yeah, and New York has a bunch of everybody too, so. Oh, by the way, Juice is out. That was my entire point of playing this. Juice is on streaming services now for the 10-year anniversary of Acid Rap, Chance the Rapper. The whole shit is out now in the original form. I think before they changed a bunch of shit. Yeah, shout out to Chance. He's still doing him, I guess. Well, his last album was 2019, A Big Day, I Love My Wife. Apparently he dropped a Merry Christmas album with Jeremiah in December 11, 2020. Raise your hand if you heard this shit. Juice, the best song on the album. Juice is a great song. Cocoa Butter Kisses is also fire. Actually, a lot of this shit is fire. Smoke Again is fire. I like like Pusha Man's Fire too. Actually, it's a classic mixtape. It's decent. It's a classic mixtape. Ah! You wanna fuck with this? It's my favorite song. Oh, you're talking about the Christmas album is decent. Oh, you actually heard decent the Christmas album? That Christmas album is way older than it got. Christmas album is way older, but it got on streaming services in 2020. And could do without Chance. Jeremiah always kills it. Yeah, I don't really listen to Christmas albums. I'm good. I got Mariah Carey. She fire. I got that Stevie Wonder joint. It's fire. Merry Christmas still hits. I'm good. I don't need no more Christmas. This Christmas, I gave you my heart. Yeah, that shit fire. I don't need no more. Side note, what's the song of the summer? It's almost summer. And there's no one song that's like the song. There's a bunch of like orbiting songs. There's the Ice Spice joint. There's the what's her face? Ratchet chick, wild chick, Sexy Red, I think her name is. She got a joint, bubbly. But no one really has like a fucking banger out. Or maybe I'm missing. Let me see what title is saying. Where's their playlist? Thorough hip hop. Jack Harlow, Ice Spice, Princess Diana, maybe. I thought it was one big IG. I could be wrong. Didn't they do 2 Christmas collabs, King Benny? I thought it was one big. Oh, I guess not IG. I'm fucking stupid. Last year, the song of the summer came out in May, so I don't know. What was the song of the summer last year? What was the song of the summer last year? I can't remember what the fuck the song was. Bad Bunny one, I thought, or Jimmy Cooks. Jimmy Cooks and Knife Talk were really big. By the way, have you heard this Yachty song? Strike like a match. Weekend. I was trying to strike shit. Like a match, nigga. Strike. This shit fire too. Well, you already put out like 20 songs. He got like 4 bangers. I'm gonna lie to you. Last 8 months, he put out like 20, 25. He got like 4 joints. Actually, not 4. He got 3. He got this. He got Poland, and he got like Ride. Just the Bad Bunny, no. I be tweaking. I was trying to strike shit. Strike shit like a match, nigga. Strike like a. Like a whole stop in my whole stop. And that's what I call hip hop right there. I took the walk to Poland. Did Metro die? I think he might have died. You know, or an earthquake. You know, I go in California. Always waiting on the big one. Or a wildfire. Ah, no. Several ways he could have died. And why does he not have Wi-Fi? Is he not at home? Well, I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. Because why is he not on Wi-Fi? And he was charging his phone. What the fuck? I don't know, man. To Poland, I took the walk to Poland. Oh, ooh. Don't ask no questions on the ride. When I contact a suicide. My thoughts, I'm terrified. By my side. And by the way, shout out to Ice Reviso. This is who I think are the best album this year, by the way. Ice Reviso. Actually, it's last year, December 9th. Alright, never mind, it don't count. Never mind, it came out last year, December. ETSG, by the way, who has been putting out trash for like a year and a half, had a fire verse somewhere. Where the fuck is it? What was the verdict on the new Jack Harlow? Did y'all listen to it? It's pretty good. In terms of, it's a lot of samples. A lot of spacey samples. Kind of like the John Drake be rapping over. But the album is kind of structured like a J. Cole mixtape. Like a Friday Night Lights type joint. With like lyrical songs and a little bit of kind of like something that could go to mainstream, but it's not like made to go to mainstream, but it kind of is. Lyrically, he is fine. Like, if you're coming off his last album, this is like a lyrical upgrade, but honestly, he's rapping the same. He's just rapping more. So it's pretty good. It's fine. Shout out to Jeremiah in the chat. What's up, gang? We're talking about that Jack Harlow. Marcus needs to get check up one. Who the fuck is Marcus? Oh, Tory Lanez? Is that what you talking about? Tory Lanez and Meg? Who's Marcus? Metro? Oh. Oh, Marcus, like the nigga who raped the chick. Is that the one that? Oh my, this ain't King Benny, bro. Yeah, one of the songs Jack Harlow is like, it's called Gang Gang, is like he just went back to where the fuck he's from. And his homie pulled him to the side and was like, you know Marcus, you raped the chick. And it was like another nigga like, Jerry? Yeah, alright Jerry, he a pedophile. I'm like, whoa. Just in the middle of the album he drops this song, by the way. It's literally track 5. Nigga trying to go Kendrick on this one, I'll tell you that. Oh, here it is. I'll turn it up for you.
My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Marcus? Our Marcus? Yeah, our Marcus. A bunch of girls say he raped him in the back of some Target. They say he drove him back there in his car, and then he parked it, and the rest is even darker. Wait, which Marcus? Cause it can't be yes, our Marcus. The same Marcus we collected Pokemon cards with. The one with perfect grades that has family in New Orleans. Yes, that Marcus. He's got 7 rape charges.
God damn. 7 rape charges is crazy. What? What the fuck?
Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs.
Going back to your hometown and find out your homie has 7 rape charges is fucking crazy.
Home for the holidays. My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Kevin? Or Kevin who? Our Kevin. What happened? He got arrested. They found a bunch of messages he sent to little kids. And apparently he met up with this 10-year-old and now the kid's saying he got molested. Molested by who? By Kevin? Nah, it's gotta be a different Kevin. Look, I'm telling you it's Kevin that we've known since we were 7. The one whose dad's a reverend. The same Kevin we spend every weekend with and call brethren. Ride for
To catch a goddamn predator. Now that is a good song, however. It does end it pretty good. The sample ties in. Gang gang. How long is niggas gonna be gang gang? Are you gonna be gang gang with a nigga who has these types of allegations? Are you gonna believe the fucking allegation? Or are you gonna believe your homie? You gonna drop that nigga even if you don't fucking believe the allegation just because it's not a good look for your career? It's a great song. I'll say that. It's a very Diet Kendrick song. Diet Nas, maybe. Maybe Nas could have made that song too. The Jack Harlow's Anti-Diaries, yep. What the fuck? I cut it off after Marcus. What the fuck happened to Kevin? Fuck. This nigga Jack Harlow keeps bad company around him, bro. Going back to your hometown and finding out one of your homies from high school, one's a pedophile and one's a rapist with 7 fucking rape charges, is crazy, nigga. Like 2 of you niggas? Like, how many friends could you possibly have? At max, you got fucking 5, 6 friends. Like, close friends. And 2 of them niggas is wild? Fuck. Is the man guilty or innocent? Oh, that nigga's guilty. There's no way them niggas not guilty and Jack Harlow made a song about it. Because if them shits was just allegations and then your man's, who's a fucking rap star, makes a song about it, says your name, fuck. Fuck. Please say that's the only song like that. Yeah, it's the only song like that. The intro is actually pretty good. The intro is about like rap journalists, and he's basically saying what everyone always says about rap journalists. They're all white and don't relate to music. Side note, did you guys know that there were like barber conventions and like niggas had like do a fade competition? I was just literally looking at my barber's Instagram. Niggas at a fucking barber convention. I know niggas did that shit. You are the company you keep. Damn. You saying Jack Harlow looks crazy in the light? Wow. Jack Harlow got that privilege. He gonna get away with it. Yes, LOL. I mean, I feel like Kevin and Marcus are probably white. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm pretty sure them niggas white too. Kevin and fucking Marcus, them niggas definitely white. Competitive barbering? Well, I guess it's like a convention and they'll have a competition of like fucking who can do a fade the fastest. Shit like that. One is black. Which one black? Marcus? Or Kevin? I feel like Marcus is white. I feel like Marcus is black, I mean. Because Kevin is could be white or could be black. But Marcus, I feel like it's kind of black. Maybe light skin. So you can see the inspiration. It's soul samples, spacey rapping. You know, you see what he was going for. Pretty good. I would say it's better than his last album. Production in his last album was really good though. Production on this new album is also pretty fire, honestly. I think there was more happening with the production on the last album to make it fucking big. But, you know. And I like Nail Tech. Nail Tech a banger. First class banger. Young Harleys, you can fuck with that. Dua Lipa was fine, honestly. State Fair, I like. You know, it's not bad. 10 tracks is good for Jack Harlow. I can't listen to him for 60 minutes. Yeah, it's good enough for the type of rap he's making. I guess a lot of this type of rap would be a bit boring. If it was like 60 minutes of him rapping how he raps on the album, it would be a much. Also, he's not good enough of a rapper to be interesting for 60 minutes like that. Make a hit, nigga. And they jolt jam. Flows on the shows and wrapped out shows with the froze. Oh, speaking of Toronto, shout out to the Maple Leafs. First time since 04 actually, making it to the second round of the NHL playoffs. Big day in Toronto. Niggas had to close down downtown. Niggas was jumping on shit, breaking shit, stealing fucking street signs. You know how hockey fans go. Shout out to the Maple Leafs. If you don't know who the Maple Leafs are, they're the most famous NHL team, most valuable NHL team. Basically, they're the Cowboys of the NHL. They used to be great in the 60s. So, they are the NHL team that you would be a fan of if you just casually like the NHL. Every movie that they make about fucking hockey, Maple Leafs are in it. And they've sucked forever. But they're the most valuable team. And they play in Toronto. Fucking mecca of hockey. They throwing stones. Lloyd Banks dropped 2, but I ain't heard it yet. I'll be honest with you. Listening to Lloyd Banks would be a lot. I'm not trying to hear Lloyd Banks 2023. I'm gonna be honest with you. Knicks of hockey? Yeah, basically the Knicks. Knicks of hockey, the Cowboys. The biggest fan base. Most valuable. No matter how garbage they are, every game sells out. The most talked about team, even though they suck. So yes, they are the Knicks of hockey. I love 24 performed by Drake. Shout out to Martin. You know what we didn't talk about? Fucking the AI songs that have been coming out. That's what we missed. People were like really excited about that Drake and Weeknd one. That shit did not sound good to me. I'll be honest with you. However, there is one where Drake, it's like real simple and it's just like winter's cold in the six. I thought that was fire. I thought if that could have been a real Drake hook. Here we go. I thought this shit was fire.
What if you could do SEO smarter?
You're telling me niggas made an AI song and put ads on it? That's crazy. Someone gotta stop these niggas. I thought this was heat. If this shit came out as a Drake throwaway leak, I'm like, yeah, this is a pretty good Drake throwaway leak. Like this could have been on like a bonus track in Dark Lane demo tapes, and I wouldn't be like, oh, I would be like, oh, it's a nice Drake. Drake had a nice hook, and the song's kind of unfinished, and it'll be on focus, but it's kind of fire. I see the vision. See the vision. It's shit fire. Yeah, so like when it gets to the chorus, it gets like, you can see that it's like written by a nigga who's not Drake. This beat is crazy, by the way. Who made this beat? Where that nigga at? Was the beat AI also? No, if this beat is made by AI, we might need to stop there. The AI kind of might be really good. It's AI, the beat's AI too? I ain't gonna lie, that beat is fire. The hook is fire too. When it gets to the chorus, the writing level falls off. But shout out to whoever made that shit. The Weeknd and Drake one, that shit was made. I heard Kanye do a bunch of songs. They've all kind of been fire, to be honest. I heard Rihanna do Free Mind. That's crazy. Let me play that one. This is the Biggie Shook ones. Biggie.
For rent, there's so many got no spillage. Feelings is I got this. Just walk my back. I got the play. Check it out, man. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. The mom comes to work with
It sounds kind of fake. It sounds good, but it sounds fake.
With your nose bow, you all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for himself in his land. We be gunning and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face.
Like it sounds good, but it sounds fake. You know what I mean? Like listen to this Rihanna shit. It's not a beat for Biggie. Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, this shit though. Listen to this shit, bro. That shit sound authentic as that shit. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like Rihanna had like a shitty mic and recorded Free Mind. This shit sounds authentic as fuck. It just sounds like Rihanna had like a not fucking $20,000 mic. If she recorded Free Mind on like a blue snowball, that's what it would sound like. Should sound amazing. That's scary. And I think RC has said the AI did that Drake beat. So that's kind of crazy too. If the AI making beats that are hot like that, that's kind of crazy. Niggas might get Metro Boom might be able to watch out. It's easier in singing tracks. Okay. That Drake and Weekend shit, I didn't feel it though. They rolled on me. Hot cause they told on me. Close on me. Anyway, AI comment. Look at the comment section. Jay-Z doing Nicki Minaj songs would probably be easy to pull off because they sound similar enough. I've seen like a bunch of people speeding up Jay-Z to sound like Nicki before. Yeah, I've seen that before. It's AI. AI is gonna mess up the future of music. It's AI. What am I looking at? RCH. Tupac AI 2. Kanye down bag. Curry, Kobe, MJ, LeBron, Magic are the 5 most important players in basketball history. I don't know if Kobe makes the most important list over like Allen Iverson. I put Allen Iverson over Kobe in importance. Probably like Kareem. You gotta put Kareem in. Yeah, you gotta put Kareem in there. Bill Russell for sure. When it's cold video. Wait, what? The video? No, the video is just a bunch of Drake music videos and clips sliced together. And the lyrics are AI. What I want to know is the beat that they used for the lyrics AI, or did they type in Drake type beat and there was that and they just fucking rapped over it. Jim Jones speaking facts about Pusha T. Jim Jones. I think them niggas have some underlying beef, obviously. Pusha T is pretty, obviously, top 50 rappers of all time. I don't think you can say it's not. My Name is a classic. The first Clips album. Actually, the first two Clips albums are damn near classic albums. Fucking I Don't Love Her. Listen to her words. I'm trying to split up us lovebirds. But that's not it. Now, if you see me buying her whips and shit, you see me taking her on trips and shit. If the answer's no, don't forget. I don't know. God damn. This is a classic album. Pusha T top 50 off this album alone. I ain't gonna lie to you. This, My Name Is My Name. He a top 50 rapper all the time. There ain't 50 rappers that made this and My Name Is My Name. I'll tell you that right now. And Pusha T is over Jim Jones. Not far over Jim Jones, like a couple spots over Jim Jones, but Pusha T is, as of right now, over Jim Jones. But you are Drake Dick Raz, so I think you're just hating on Pusha T. Pusha T relies on Kanye and Pharrell. Come on. Shout out to him. I mean, Jim Jones, I think every fucking top 50 musician has an elite goddamn producer, though. Like, who is these rappers that are just successful with bum-ass producers? Nas. And even Nas, on Illmatic, on Nas' greatest albums, it's only the most amazing fucking producers. Illmatic is like the first time in hip-hop a nigga combined, like, all the fucking hottest producers out and was like, yo, y'all come work on my shit. I'll take a beat from all you niggas. Give me your best shit. Well, I'm talking about old Nas. Nas works with Hit Boy now. And Hit Boy, and you acting like Hit Boy is like a scrub producer. He's not Kanye or Pharrell. He's not a scrub producer. Also, Jim Jones works with the fucking Heatmakers. The fucking Heatmakers are arguably the best hip hop production house. Heatmakers is someone who might beat Kanye in a versus too. I don't like. You thinking Hit Boy or Ninth Wonder? Hit Boy has more hits, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of Hit Boy's beats be kind of trash. I feel like every time Ninth Wonder makes a beat, that shit's special. Also, Jim Jones' greatest fucking songs are on Hit Boy beats, not on Heatmaker's beats. Actually, the Diplomat's best shit is on Heatmaker's shit. Heatmakers arguably carried them niggas. Cameron ain't Cameron without Heatmakers. Say that right now. But yes, RCS going 9th. I would also go 9th Wonder. You heard that Rhapsody album? Rhapsody got 2 classics. Not gonna lie, the Hit Boy can't make this.
To my real ones that know this ain't for you. To my enemies, it's still love all day. Everybody's still growing and learning themselves, right? My true story.
Menstrual Show beats are some of the best production of a decade. That is true. Mama ain't Lil Sims your girl. You gonna see her when she comes to Toronto? Lil Sims is coming to Toronto? Lil Sims is the greatest female rapper out. It's either her or Rhapsody, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wonder why. Oh, she's coming to History October 8th. My birthday is October 7th, too. By the way, Drake, I think I'm going to the Drake show on October 7th, my birthday. I think I might go to this the next day. Little Sims at History. I know his tickets gotta be like $60. There's no way these tickets are over $60 fucking dollars. How big is Little Sims? Oh, I'm exactly right. $62. How much is floor tickets? $62. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go to Little Sims concert also. Ain't no fucking way this shit sells, so. Like, Little Sims is popular, but she ain't that popular. She a hidden gem. I sold David to send it to you. She's on tour October 7th. She's in Toronto. Yep. This shit lining up for my birthday. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going to this and I'm going to Drake. And I'm mad if I gotta pay for it. I would say I'm throwing a hint out there, but I'm pretty sure no one's watching this. As 4 niggas in here, and the people who should be watching this is not watching this. Shout out to Little Sims. I will be pulling up to give you my money. Potential, hopefully not my actual money, but you know. Let me see. I haven't actually looked at the Drake ticket prices. October 7th. It's all a blur. Apparently, there's no 21 Savage. He's not going to be there. Apparently, that nigga can't cross the border, so it's not going to be Montreal, Vancouver, none of that shit. Jesus Christ, $400. Look at these fucking ticket prices. Verified resale. Okay, this joint isn't resaleable. What is this? Fuck, this is $1,000 seat. What's up with these niggas, bro? Y'all seen this shit? How much is the? Oh, he's doing a 360 stage. Artsy. Kanye could never. Look at that art. $1,000 to go stand on the fucking floor. Yo, who is these niggas? Who does nigga think he is? Standing room for $1,000? Who is this nigga, bro? Wonder what the Canadian tour dates will be without 21. He probably gonna bring out, I'm gonna say Uzi. Look like him and Uzi. I ain't gonna lie to you. I go there, he brings out a little Yachty. I want a refund. Not gonna lie. I need half my money back. If he brings out a little Yachty. He brings out Uzi. I just want to rock. I'm not as mad. Fucking Yachty doing holster. I'm sick. I'm disgusted by that. Maybe Wayne. Smiley. Somebody. Toronto price is terrible. These prices are outrageous. And the whole shit is almost... Let me see how much it is for level 300 in the nosebleeds. Maybe that can fit in my budget. Why can't I not click on the fucking thing? Also, Ticketmaster is so... Ticketmaster on the desktop is so much worse than Ticketmaster on the laptop. On your phone. On your phone, Ticketmaster is pretty fire. Okay. So apparently, just everything is just $1,000. What the fuck going on? Let me go to StubHub. Is only reason 21 can't cross the borders because of his immigration thing? I don't think he has a. Does he have a record like that? Like, is he a mainstream? I feel like 21 has been to Toronto before. I feel like the immigration shit's the only thing that's like new. The event is selling fast. Head ass. Number of seats too. Okay, so in the 300 section, you can get one for 400 each. Jesus Christ. The cheapest tickets are 404. Fuck. How much is a floor ticket? Floor tickets are rack. 100 tickets, 600, 700 in that range. Yeah, if you want the fucking in front of that nigga, but you have a seat, it's a rack. Ugh. What if you get the cornice joint beside the sound? Yeah, 400 for the joints that you kind of have a mediocre view. During this section going for 400, yeah, these niggas disgusting, bro. Transit section is going for 416. Everything on the floor is 1,000 plus, way cheaper. Half the price in Montreal. Yeah. I don't know why he's only doing two. You know, this is what's fucking the prices. He's only doing 2 shows. This is why it's fucking. Why is he only doing 2 shows? What happened to October 6th? This is the pretty obvious thing here. This thing normally does like 4 fucking shows. You can go, so you can actually get to go to the show for like 200. You get a 100 seat for like 250. Apparently in New York he's doing 7 shows, and at Madison Square Garden, and he's doing like 4 in Brooklyn. Shout out to him. Like Jay-Z stands were having a fucking debate or argument. I don't know why I said debate, like I think it was civilized. A debate with the Drake stands about who did more shows in New York. Apparently Jay-Z once did 8 shows in New York at Brooklyn, wherever the fuck that stadium is called. And then the Jay-Z stands were like, yeah, Drake doing 7, Jay-Z did 8. But then it turns out those 8 shows were like free for the people of Brooklyn, and like you can get tickets for like $30 and shit. So I'm like, I don't know if that's the same. I don't know if doing like 8 subsidized shows is the same as doing like 7 Madison Square Garden shows and like 4 Brooklyn shows, and the tickets is like 300 plus. Yeah, I think the math on that might be different. Shout out to Jay though. It would literally be cheaper to fly to Montreal or take the train, to Montreal than to fucking just go to the show in Toronto. And that's crazy. Take a fucking train one night now, fucking Holiday Inn. Niggas don't care about a little man no more, man. Montreal hotel prices are cheap. Toronto hotel prices have been jacked up forever. Yeah, it's not. I think they're saying the average 1 bedroom is like $2,500 now a month. A studio is 2 racks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Paying $2,000 for a fucking studio apartment is crazy. $2,000 and I don't got a bedroom is my shit. Just like just have a little bit of space. I put my bed is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Outrageous. $2,000. My apartment has 2 doors: a bathroom door and a door to get out of it. It's crazy. Anyway, Javante Davis responds to Oscar De La Hoya saying Ryan Garcia is the new face of boxing. Tells Javante Davis, Ryan Garcia said he had a mole in his fucking camp. People are obsessed with Toronto. I mean, it is the fucking biggest city in Toronto, financial capital of Toronto, of Canada. In North America, it's fucking third most powerful city. It's New York, LA, and Toronto. Actually, people don't even think about Canada and Toronto as different places. They're like, oh, you're Toronto. It's like a fucking second thought as it's in Canada. It's just Toronto. Kind of like New York. There's like New York, LA, and then there's the rest of America. What's the average salary in Toronto right now? 50 grand, maybe 40. I'll look it up. Average salary in Toronto is $39,000 per year or $20 per hour. Entry level positions start at 33. While most experienced workers make up to 140. That's cap. Experience in what? Doctor? That's cap. Okay, Toronto's median income is getting higher, but not enough to stop affordability. To help affordability. There is minimum wage to $14, I think. 15? Might be 16. Alright, they're estimating it requires $52,000 a year to live in Toronto while paying rent and take transit. A medium household in Canada is $73,000, but in Toronto it's $36,000. Compare the rent and the cost of what's the average? I'm close to Toronto. I'm in Ajax, man. Shout out to Ajax. You niggas have bad internet, I think. I think Boy Wonders from Ajax. I think he was saying he ain't got no internet there. It was like acting Bell and Rogers like, what's up? Compare that to the rent and cost of living. I grew up in Scarborough. You can take the GO train from Ajax, right? Yes. Yeah, but then you gotta sit on the GO train for like hours. Fucking get delayed on that bitch all day. The rent is a bit cheaper in Scarborough. A little bit. Not like fucking that much cheaper, but it's a little bit cheaper. Now you can get a one bedroom in Scarborough for like $1,700 a month. If you go in downtown, you're looking at $2,000. If you want a joint with the CN Tower view, you're looking at like $3,000 for a one bedroom, honestly. If you want a view of another building, you can get one for $2,500. Be alive. I didn't know this was Ninth Wonder, by the way. By the way, Rapper Go to League, great 2 Chainz album. Not as good as the one before, but great album. Oh, my own masters. Imagine living in Toronto, paying over 40 to 50% of your salary to rent. No one pays for it, but that's a rumor. You gotta be making like $250 if you paid 40% of your shit for rent. For tax. Oh fuck! I misread that. I misread that. My bad. Ignore everything I just said. Imagine living in Toronto, paying 40 to 50% of your salary to rent. That is true. Most people pay most people live with a roommate and pay and still pay that. That's the craziest part. People live with roommates and still pay half their fucking salary in rent. Just to get stabbed. Okay, that's propaganda. No one. Niggas don't get stabbed on the TTC that often. Relax. I'm gonna get stabbed like once a month. Calm down. And most of the people that be getting stabbed on the TTC, they be like, you be at the end of the fucking shit where there's no one at. Like, niggas see a crazy person, they're like, oh, crazy person. I'm a woman. He wanna attack me. I'm like, yeah, you're the person he would attack. He ain't gonna attack no niggas. People don't get stabbed on TTC that often. Relax. Not at Pickering. Nah, that's Pickering. They have terrible Wi-Fi. You tell me Ajax got good Wi-Fi? What are you trying to tell me? They took all that money from us for what? Every time I read my fucking pay stub and I see the taxes they take out of my fucking pay, niggas take a rent payment out of my fucking paycheck. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. Actually, niggas don't take a rent. Niggas take like almost 2 fucking months of pay. Let me not say, yeah, it ain't one rent payment. It's like a 1.5 rent payments out of my fucking check per month. And I'm disgusted. Just for taxes. I'm like, this is crazy. But I have been to other places and I do see where the tax money goes. But I don't think we need, I don't know if I need like every public building I go into to have fucking automatic water faucets and shit. I don't know if I need that. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I need that. Yes, Ajax has blessed Wi-Fi. People like come in here for it too. People come to Ajax. I've never heard no one's like, you know where my dream to live? Ajax. Everyone that lives in Mississauga, Ajax, Hamilton, Guelph. The only reason you live there is because the fucking Toronto is too expensive. The fuck are you talking about? If you're gonna, the only niggas who live in Guelph are people who go to the fucking University of Guelph. Or you just bought a house, or your parents bought a house there in the 40s. The fuck would you want to live in Guelph? I've been to Guelph mad times. Ain't nothing there. There's a university. Ain't nothing else there. Yo, really take that in. You talking about 50, 60, ain't that like 39, 41 in the province? Yeah, that's... I think if you make 60K, that's like 40 grand. You're taking home like 40 grand? Yeah. Drake came to Ajax once before he blew up. Okay. People move in for Wi-Fi. Oshawa is like the ghetto. I hear the fucking... What's the epidemic among the whites? So what's that thing they be taking? Met? What's that fucking pill the whites be taking? Fentanyl? Well, they got that there too. They got met fentanyl, but there's a pill. I can't remember. It might be meth. But it ain't a great place to be, I've heard, Ottawa. It ain't the greatest of cities to live in. Oshawa, not Ottawa. But then again, is Ottawa like that? I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time I see the picture of the parliament, that shit on a construction. I've been here like 8 years now. That shit been on a construction for 8 years, bro. What's up with that? Rahel, what's up with that, bro? Why is there always a crane behind the Parliament building, bro? What's up with that? How long that bitch on the construction for? It's been like 8 years now. Every time. It's like a fucking crane there. Scaffolding. Shit falling apart. No idea, man. It went up and it never came down. It's not even a tourist place no more, bro. There's a fucking crane behind it. I don't know. Is Ottawa popping? Rahel? Is that the move? Like, would you encourage one to come to Ottawa for a staycation in Ontario? There's a tax benefit for that, by the way, if you're wondering. Like, what is there to do in Ottawa? I always wonder what's there to do in Washington, D.C. in America, too. I wonder that. But I hear there's a bunch of black people there. So, maybe it's lit. I don't know. No idea. D.C. is lit. Yeah, but is Ottawa lit? A lot of museums, good food. What's in Ottawa? Oh, Ottawa is okay. Ottawa. Oh, you can watch a Senators game? Oh my god. Tour. Parliament Hill, National Gallery of Canada, Canadian Museum of Nature, Canadian War Museum, Canadian Aviation and Space Museum, National War Memorial, Canadian Museum of History, Red Ewell Hall, Fairmount Chateau, Laurie, Notre Dame Cathedral, Bastillia, Canadian Science. So basically, it's a bunch of museums. These pronunciations is crazy. This seems like a mix of Spanish and French. I don't know what's going on, man. Parliament Hill, the War Museum, Rideau Canal. I didn't know there was a canal in Ottawa. I didn't know that. Gallery, museum, night market. Alright, yeah, Toronto washes. Yeah, Toronto wash. I'm glad Montreal washes Ottawa. Yeah, Ottawa really a bottom tier city. Montreal washing this, Vancouver washing. You know what you know what you gotta compete Ottawa with? Like Calgary. And, you know, it's like a Calgary level city. It's nice in the summer. You can hit everything up in the day. Like, you can hit everything up in a day or two. Wouldn't recommend a long stay. Montreal is way better for sure. Okay. So if anyone in the chat was planning to go to Ottawa, do not. Ain't nothing out there. We've been in there, ain't nothing out there. Go to Montreal instead. Speak some French. Get some culture. It's like Diet France without the Eiffel Tower. But there's still croissants there. Anyway, I don't know where much you're at. There might have been an earthquake in California. You know how I go out there. Or the ground's shaking. Like I might die. Oh my God! There's a fire. However, will we put a fire out? Oh. So, shout out to him. Shout out to King Benny. Shout out to Rahel. Shout out to Jeremiah. Shout out to RCH. I don't know if RCH is still here, but shout out to him. Shout out to Martin, our South American correspondent. Was there anyone else here? RCH? I said RCH. Yes. Shout out to everyone that pulled up. Jeremiah says I might go to Ottawa this summer. Why, nigga? Rahel was telling you it ain't it. I'm still here. You know, I'll leave y'all with this classic Nipsey Hussle song. You know, we hang in the street like a lamppost. You know who my favorite singer? Luther Vandross.
And we hang on the corner like a lamppost. My favorite singer, Mr. Vandross. Didn't want to search through my Janspo. Down, take this rent up to the landlord. 95 wins the Hill City champ. Hit over right, got my city stamp. The 439 was my city van. A nigga hella cool, but don't get him mad. Shit, we try to live the best of it. So take what you need, leave the rest of it. Write your goals down, what you expect from it. Baby on the way, keep them checks coming. Streets real hard, but the test wasn't. Should've went to class with the rest of them. But fuck it, now my name with the best of them. Ooh, he 19 in the Lex Thuggy. Made a right turn on my old street. Niggas outside chillin' low key. It's 12:47, Mr. Police. Fucking helicopters get no sleep. Pillow on my head, trying to drown it out. You can call me when you down and out. When the cops come and surround the house. Crenshaw niggas run the town, I'm out.
Please make it home safe. Please make it home safe.
Please make it home safe.
Please
Make it home safe.